Hello, this is a presentation about the Bahá'í Faith, a modern religious movement that was created about 150 years ago. The Bahá'í Faith was conceived in the second half of the 19th century in what is now Iran by the so-called twin prophets, who are better known under their religious names of the Bab, Gate in Arabic, and Baha'u'llah, the glory of God in Arabic. Every religion has the core belief that describes the spirit of its teaching. In Christianity, it is the idea of universal love. In Buddhism, the notion of selflessness. In Islam, submission to the will of God. The term that describes best the spirit of the Bahá'í teachings is that of unity. Baha'is speak of unity in various ways, but most importantly, they distinguish three levels of unity: the unity of God, the unity of religions, and the global unity of humanity. The unity of God in Bahá'í theology refers to the profession of monotheism that make this religion part of the family of monotheistic faiths of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. According to Baha'u'llah's teachings, there is only one God who is independent from and essentially unknowable by his creatures. Humans have the ability to know the will of God through the divine messengers, or in Bahá'í terms, the manifestations of God. The second level of unity, or the unity of religion, refers to a Bahá'í belief in the common source of all major faiths of the world, which is God or the Holy Spirit. Baha'u'llah wrote that the spiritual teachings of all world religions are the same, and consist of fighting self-centeredness by cultivating the virtues of love, compassion, wisdom, mercy, and so on. According to Bahá'í views, differentiation in religions comes with social doctrines, since every religion is designed for a certain group of people on a particular level of social development. Additional differences accumulate over the centuries of interpretation, or rather misinterpretation, of the doctrines of the founders by their respective followers. Overall, according to Baha'u'llah, religion serves as a potent instrument for social evolution, and the succession of world religions represents a series of progressive steps in God's revelation to humanity that assures its survival and continuous growth. The principles of Bahá'í religion reflect its main purpose, namely the achievement of global unity of humankind. According to Baha'u'llah, such a unity cannot be reached without a spiritual revival and human unification under the banner of one faith. In addition, in the sphere of politics, it is imperative to create a world federation and an international tribunal that would represent the interests of all nations and maintain universal peace. In the social domain, there is a need for a balanced economic development of different countries, protection of equal human rights regardless of religion, race, ethnicity, social status, and gender. In the sphere of culture, one needs an obligatory universal education, acceptance of a common script, harmonious development of science and religion. Finally, on the existential level, every person must strive independently for truth and overcome those inclinations that lead to conflict, especially all kinds of fanaticism and intolerance. The Bahá'í Faith has a unique organizational system, which is called the administrative order, and which governs the affair of the Bahá'í community on local, national, and international levels. Members of the local community, 21 years and older, once a year elect a local spiritual assembly that consists of 9 members and governs the affair of its locality. Annually, delegates from local districts elect the 9 members of the National Spiritual Assembly. Every 5 years, the members of National Spiritual Assemblies of all countries elect the Universal House of Justice. The Universal House of Justice is located in Haifa, Israel, and is the supreme governing body of the Bahá'í Faith. Its decisions are considered infallible by Bahá'ís and are made on the basis of consensus of its 9 members, or, if such a consensus cannot be reached, by the simple majority of votes. In conclusion, here are some statistical data about the Bahá'í Faith. It is estimated that there are close to 6 or 7 million Bahá'ís all over the world. In spite of being a new religious movement, the Bahá'í Faith is the second most widespread religion after Christianity. Bahá'í local communities are established in 233 countries and dependent territories. Its members represent 2,112 racial, ethnic, and tribal groups. Thank you for listening.